And welcome to St. Lawrence Central. My name is Elijah Winfrey, and today I am a one-man show here broadcasting the St. Lawrence Central versus the Malone Huskies football game. Malone coming in 5-0, and St. Lawrence Central coming in with a 3-game winning streak. Right now we're 3-2, and the captains are meeting at the center of the field. Once again, our captains are Mark Crump, Hunter Storrin, Connor Francis, and Noah Felix. So we'll see what is decided here at the coin toss. And today's game is senior day here at St. Lawrence Central. We have a bunch of seniors playing their final game at home. We have Hunter Storrin, Mark Crump, Noah Felix, Garrett Clark, Connor Francis, Zane Roberts, Austin Brothers, Skylar Cree, Kyle Fippen, and Brian Waite. So we want to say thank you to all of those kids for playing St. Lawrence Central football, and we hope they have a good day here today. And I believe St. Lawrence Central is actually going to kick off this time. First time we've seen them defer this season while broadcasting a Larry's Nation game. So we'll be right back with the opening kickoff. So St. Lawrence Central getting ready to kick it off here to Franklin Academy. Franklin Academy has Zach Raymond back deep and Jordan Scarf. Raymond, the running back for Franklin Academy, only needs 35 yards to get to 1,000 yards on the season. And here comes Keith Felix with the kick. It's going to be a line drive kick, and it's going to go right to Raymond through his hands. And Raymond is going to try to pick it up and run. And it looks like he's going to get tackled right around, I want to say, the 15-yard line, somewhere around that. So a good kick by Keith Felix and a good job by our special teams unit pinning Franklin Academy back. Franklin Academy is averaging 32 points per game this season, so it's going to be important to make sure that they start as far back as possible for our Larry's defense. Larry's defense only giving up about 15 points a game this season, so definitely improved from last season. And we got Cameron Gallagher, almost said Mitch Gallagher, he's Mitch's little brother. But Cameron Gallagher back at quarterback for the Malone Huskies. Raymond to his side. And it looks like it's going to be a keeper for Cameron Gallagher, and he's going to get tackled by a bunch of Larrys there. It's going to be really important to make sure they can contain Cameron Gallagher and make sure he can't run off tackle. He had 2 touchdowns last week against Ogdensburg by doing just that, and he also added 2 touchdowns through the air on 8 passes. So once again, we have Cameron Gallagher in the shotgun, Zach Raymond by his side. He's going to take the snap, and it looks like he is going to take off running once again. And Zach Raymond, Hunter Storrin's trying to run him down. And it looks like Hunter Storrin is not going to get him down, and it's going to be a touchdown for Franklin Academy. But a valiant effort there. So with 11:19 here to go in the first quarter, the score is now 6-0 Franklin Academy. Let's go! So we got Mitch Gallagher back to kick it. And Raymond to hold, and the kick is blocked by Mark Crump, the senior, coming up big for the Larrys here. So with 11:19 left here in the first quarter, it's going to be Franklin Academy 6, St. Lawrence Central 0. So Franklin Academy is lining up to kick this ball off here. Larry's special teams unit's getting ready to go. And back to receive for the Larrys is going to be either Devin Barnhart or Luke Plante, assuming that it gets back that far. Luke Plante does have a 70-yard touchdown return on a kickoff this season to his credit. And Devin Barnhart's pretty dangerous too in his own right.
Coming fast.
And here comes Cameron Gallagher with the kick. It's going to be a nice kick, going all the way back towards Devin Barnhart. He's going to pick it up and try to take off with it. Here comes Devin Barnhart breaking tackles, and he's going to get down to about the 17-yard line. Good run by Devin Barnhart here. So out comes the Larry's offense this season, which is much improved from last season. And it looks like our starting quarterback once again today is going to be Isaiah Lyon. He's got a great offensive line and a great group of receivers beside him, and a three-headed monster in the backfield, which is Noah Felix, Mark Crump, and Keith Felix. So look for the Larrys to try to run the ball here against Franklin Academy, who gave up over 300 yards last week against Ogdensburg. Keith Felix is in motion. They're going to hand the ball off to Mark Crump, and Mark Crump's going to take off around the outside, and he's going to get down at about the 30-yard line, I want to say, or the 25-yard line, excuse me. And there is a flag on the play here, so we'll see what the flag is for. Good run, though, by Mark Crump on the play. So it's going to be a penalty on St. Lawrence Central, and it's going to back us up a little bit. So here comes Isaiah Lyon out with the play. It's going to be first down once again for the Larrys. So the good run by Mark Crump negated by a penalty. And here comes Skylar Cree up to the line to lead his offensive lineman here. And here comes Isaiah Lyon under center. Isaiah Lyon's going to pitch it to Keith Felix, and Keith Felix is going to try to get around the outside. And Keith Felix is still running, and he's going to get taken down about the 15-yard line. So gained a couple of yards there for the Larrys. Good run by Keith Felix. He's got to protect the ball a little bit better, though. So it's going to be, it looks like it's going to be fourth down now for the Larrys. The marker was just first down, so I'm not really sure what's going on with that. And now they're going to switch it back to second down. So it is second down for the Larrys. Isaiah Lyon under center. He's going to send Keith Felix in motion, and they're going to hand the ball off to Keith Felix once again. And Keith Felix is going to break a couple tackles, and here goes Keith Felix. And he's going to get tackled right around the 30-yard line, which is going to be enough for a Larry's first down.
50-50.
And as always, we are doing a 50-50 raffle for the fan club. All money from the 50-50 raffle, the 50% will go to the athletic department. So far this season, we've raised $222 for the athletic department. Looking to raise some more here today. So first down for the Larrys. Isaiah Lyon under center. And he's going to look like he's going to try to drop back and throw. And it looks like it was almost intercepted there.
That's all you gotta do. I do the hollering and everything else.
So it's going to be second down for the Larrys here. Isaiah Lyon got to be a little more careful with the ball there. Receiver was open, just had a good jump on the ball for the Franklin Academy player. Franklin Academy did intercept two passes last week against Ogdensburg, returned one of them for a 100-yard touchdown. So that'll be something to watch here. So it's going to be second down. Isaiah Lyon now in the shotgun. And he's going to, looks like he's going to try to pass once again. And he is going to complete that pass. It's going to be to Hunter Storrin, the senior here. And it's going to be to the 40-yard line. Had some Franklin Academies bumping Hunter Storrin after he got up after the play. No flag called on that. Here comes 71 up to the line. It's going to be another first down here for St. Lawrence Central. Driving the ball here with 9 minutes and 10 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Isaiah Lyon under center. He's going to send Keith Felix into motion. He's going to look like he's going to pass again. He did not see the man there, but it looks like his hand was going forward. His hand was clearly going forward, so it should be... His hand was clearly going forward, but the referees are saying that Malone has the football. We do have it on video, so it'll be something for people to watch here. To me, anyway, his hand was clearly going forward. That should have been an incomplete pass. They are having a meeting about it now. Referees are talking with Coach Truax. Malone now has the ball, even though it should be the Larry's ball. So it's going to be Malone first down here. Jason Felix sending in the signals here for the defense. Cameron Gallagher's going to try to throw it deep here, and it's going to be incomplete, but they're going to throw a flag on Noah Felix for pass interference, even though he did not touch the receiver on the play, but because he didn't turn around, it's going to be a flag, and they're going to throw 2 flags now against Jason Felix, an assistant coach for St. Lawrence Central. No shortage of flags here from the referees today as they try to sort it out here. As the referees try to sort out what's going on here.
Boys, I don't see that team side to win today.
And it looks like assistant coach Jason Felix has been... Looks like Jason Felix has been ejected from the game. First time I've ever seen a coach be ejected from the game. So we're going to pause it here because there's a lot of jacking and jawing going on between the referees. And we'll be right back with the rest of this game here. So the game was paused because the referees wanted Jason Felix to leave the field of play here. So here comes Malone out. Now they got first down on the Larry's 10-yard line. And here comes Zach Raymond up the middle. And he's going to be down, I want to say, at the 2-yard line here. And Bruce Truax is going to call a timeout here. Going to try to regroup his players here, and we'll be right back with the next play. So we're back here at St. Lawrence Central. 8:27 left to go here in the first quarter. Franklin Academy is driving. To be honest, it's been one of the weirdest first quarters of football I've ever seen. And here comes Zach Raymond with the run, and he's going to get in for a Franklin Academy touchdown. As the referees hold up the 2 hands there.
Chalk that one up.
Franklin Academy helped out by a bunch of penalties on St. Lawrence Central, coach ejection, and a forward pass that was called a turnover, was called a fumble on the play. And here comes Cameron Gallagher. They're going to try to go for 2 points here and go up. by a lot more here. And he's going to throw it, and it's going to be incomplete, or at least it should be incomplete. And they're going to throw a flag here. Not sure exactly what for. And I believe the 2-point was no good, but depending on the penalty, I'm not sure what's going on. Right now, as it stands, it's Franklin Academy 12, St. Lawrence Central 0 with 8 minutes and 24 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. And it was a penalty on Franklin Academy, which was declined. And the Larrys will get the ball back here, down by 12 in the first quarter. So we're going to see if the Larrys can rebound here. See what can come of this next drive here. St. Lawrence Central's definitely got to put some points up on the board here. Can't let Malone start to run away with this game. I've heard it said many times, and it is very true, football is an emotional sport. And sometimes emotions can get the better of us there. But it is unfortunate, but we still have a lot of game left here. So we do have a chance to rebound. So here comes Cameron Gallagher. He's going to try to kick this off here. Back deep once again is Luke Plante and Devin Barnhart. Actually, this time it's going to be Luke Collins, and he's going to get the ball. And he's going to try to run right up the middle. And Luke Collins is going to get to the 30-yard line. So good field position for the Larrys here to start their next drive. We're going to try to move past what's happened so far in this game and restart, kind of. So here we go. So here comes Isaiah Lyon up to the line. He's going to be under center with 3 backs in the backfield. And it's going to be a handoff to Mark Crump, who's going to push forward for about 5 or 6 yards. Going to get to about the 37-yard line. So a good play there for St. Lawrence Central.
I mean, you know, okay, so Bill and Jared are both dropping because the car's already dropped, so
Oh, no.
So Skylar Cree going to come up to snap the ball here, accompanied by our awesome offensive line that we have so far this season. And here comes Isaiah Lyon under center. Keith Felix in motion. And Isaiah Lyon's going to look to throw once again, and it's going to get knocked down by Jordan Scarf, and that's going to be called incomplete. St. Lawrence Central kind of rattled based on what's happened so far this game. It's going to be 3rd down here for the Larrys. Isaiah Lyon coming back out, trying to calm everybody down. Here comes Skylar Cree up to the line here. And Isaiah Lyon's now in the shotgun. He's going to take the snap. He's going to look to throw. And he's got a man out there, Hunter Storrin, but it was a little too far for him. So it's going to now be 4th down, I do believe, for the Larrys, with 7 minutes and 28 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Bruce Truax coaching up Isaiah Lyon on the sideline there. And here comes Mark Crump back to punt for the Larrys. He's been a really good punter this season. And the snap was a little low, but the kick is really good. And it's going to bounce and go out of the end zone, or go out of bounds there. There we go. At around the 25-yard line, I want to say. And here comes the Larrys defense out here with 7 minutes and 20 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Franklin Academy up 12-0. Next week, the Larries play Gavin WR, and that game will decide our playoff seeding. If we win the game, our first playoff game will be at Ogdensburg, and if we lose the game against Gavin WR, our playoff game will be at Canton, both of which we've already played this season, and we're both very competitive football games. And so it looks like it's going to be a Raymond run here, and he fumbled the football, and I think Franklin Academy got it back, but I'm not sure. That was a good forced fumble by the Larries there. And Franklin Academy did jump on it. They did get it back. And it looks like Cameron Gallagher's back in the shotgun once again with Zach Raymond by his side. It's going to be first down for the Huskies. He's going to take the snap, and he is going to hand it off. Well, no, he's not going to hand it off. He's going to try to run, but he's going to get tackled by a flock of Larries there. Loss of a couple yards for Malone. That's good by our defense. Larry's defense has been very good this season to this point, and showing some life here with 6 minutes and 32 seconds and counting here left in the first quarter. And here comes Cameron Gallagher dropping back to pass. He's going to try to throw it, and it's going to be caught by Brandon Woods, and Brandon Woods is going to run into the end zone here for a Malone touchdown. There was a couple flags thrown, so we're going to see what those were. I think it was against St. Lawrence Central, but I'm not sure. Referees meeting to figure out what the penalty was. There was 2 flags thrown, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, well, those leaks are flopping all the time. This is crazy.
So it was a pass interference called against the Larries. That was declined, and the touchdown stands. So as it stands right now, Franklin Academy is now up 18-0 with 6 minutes and 10 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. And it looks like Franklin Academy is going to try to go for 2 here. Cameron Gallagher's going to take the snap. He's going to not hand it off. He's going to try to run, and it looks like he's going to get chased by a bunch of Larrys here, and then finally ripped down by Felix of St. Lawrence Central. But they're going to call a flag on that.
Come on, guys! Use your head!
They're going to call a flag. They're going to call a flag on St. Lawrence Central. See what the penalty is going to be here. So it's going to be an unsportsmanlike penalty that's called against Franklin Academy, and I believe that penalty was declined. I'm not sure. And we'll see where Franklin Academy decides to line up to kick this ball off here with 5 minutes and 59 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Franklin Academy is now up 18-0 over St. Lawrence Central. St. Lawrence Central trying to fight back after some unfortunate penalties early in this game. So it looks like the penalties offset. There was 2 different penalties, and so Franklin Academy is going to kick off from their regular spot here, and we have Luke Plante back and Luke Collins back to receive for the Larries.
Right here, Bo.
Luke Plante has returned a kickoff before for a touchdown this season, so we'll see if he can do it again here. And the ball is actually going to go to Luke Collins, and Luke Collins is going to get it, and he's going to try to run, and he's got some room, and unfortunately he's going to get tackled right around the 13 or 14 yard line of the Larries here. Larry's got to get some points on the board here to stay in this game with Franklin Academy. So here comes Skylar Curry up to the line, and we got Isaiah Lyon under center.
I mean, that's the running game is not going to work.
And it looks like we're going to hand the ball off to Keith Felix, and here goes Keith Felix! Here goes Keith Felix, still running, and he's going to get down right around the 32-yard line, assuming that the play stands. There was a flag called. And it looks like the flag's going to be against St. Lawrence Central, so that play is going to come back.
There's no green flag.
It's still going to be first down, though, just
Come on, Blue.
further back
Go, guys.
in our own territory here.
Every time you get a run, you take it away.
Isaiah Lyon coming out to address the troops here, trying to get everybody ready to go. Skylar Cree going to come up to the line to snap the ball. Isaiah Lyon behind him under center. It's going to be first down. And we're going to snap the ball. We're going to hand it off to Keith Felix again, who's going to take off and run to the outside. And Keith Felix is going to get about 4 yards, I want to say, on the play. So it's going to be second down for the Larries. There was no flags called on that play, so. So it's going to be second down for the Larries here. It looks like about 6 or 7 to go for the first down here. 4 minutes and 47 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Larries are down at this moment 18-0, but the Larries are driving, so let's see what we can do here. And Noah Felix, and here comes the unblocked man, but it's going to be caught by Luke Collins. It's going to be caught by Luke Collins, and he's going to get down to the 28-yard line. Isaiah Lyon showing a lot of guts on that play. Had a man coming right down his barrel and was able to get the pass off. And they're going to call it third down here, probably third down in inches. And they are going to call a measurement here. So we'll see exactly what we have to go here. Try to get a good view of this here. Sorry about our camera angles, folks. Still trying to get everything figured out. The referee holding the marker here, and it's going to be a first down for the Larries. So good job by the coaching staff calling for a measurement there for St. Lawrence Central. We did get a first down on that play. Good pass from Isaiah Lyon. Good catch by Luke Collins. See if we can get some more momentum here. Skylar Cree coming up to the line. And they're going to run the clock here. It's going to be 4 minutes and 18 seconds and counting. First down for the Larries at about the 27-yard line. And it looks like it's going to be a handoff to Mark Crump. And here goes Mark Crump running down the field. He's finally going to get taken down, but not before gaining a bunch of yards on that play.
Yeah! There's some holes there.
Great run and great blocking by our offensive line on that play. Larries are now driving down the field here against Malone. Isaiah Lyon in the shotgun. He's got an empty backfield this time. Malone looking like they're going to send some heat. Luke Collins in motion. And Luke Collins going to take off running. And they're not going to get him down. And here goes Luke Collins running. And he's finally going to get taken down in Malone territory. So a nice play there. Nice footwork there by Luke Collins. Making some people miss for Malone. And out comes Isaiah Lyon once again to call in the play. Definitely showing some spirit here on this drive. See if we can capitalize here now that we're within Malone territory there. Isaiah Lyon under center. He's going to take the snap, and he's going to hand it off to Mark Crump, who's going to gain maybe a yard on that play. I think he got back to his back to the line of scrimmage there. So here comes Isaiah Lyon back out to address the troops once again. 2 minutes and 46 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Franklin Academy up 18-0 over the Larries here on senior day at St. Lawrence Central. But the Larries are driving down the field here. Isaiah Lyon under center. And there's gonna be a double reverse here to Keith Felix, and Keith Felix is gonna try to get around the outside, and he's gonna get tackled. We got some Larry's fans calling for a horse collar penalty. My humble opinion, I thought that was too, but I'm not a referee. So it's gonna be, I believe, second or third down here for the Larrys after the loss on the play. There is a flag down on the play.
Oh, come on!
And it looks like they're going to call it against St. Lawrence Central, so they're going to mark off some yardage here. And the ball's all the way back now at the 45-yard line, I want to say, for, of the Larrys. So I'm not sure what the penalty was there, but big chunky yardage taken off, and now it's third down and about 20-something yards here to go. Skylar Curry up to the line, gonna try to make the most of it here. Isaiah Lyon under center. He's got 3 men behind him. Larry's need a big play here. They're gonna look to throw it, and Isaiah Lyon's gonna get. He did throw the football there, so it's gonna be an incomplete pass, I do believe.
Sorry.
And so it's going to be fourth down. Larry's punt team going to come back out with 1 minute and 30 seconds and counting here to go in the first quarter. Coach is coaching up Isaiah Lyon there. He had a man come free that was unblocked and just had to get the ball away there. So here comes Mark Crump back out to kick it here for the Larrys. And he's going to kick it. It's going to be a nice kick. And it looks like Jordan Scarf is going to get it. They're going to try to get him here. And he's running down the sidelines. And he's finally going to get taken down right about the 20 or 30 yard line from Malone. Kind of hard to see from this angle. As I mentioned before, we are doing a 50-50 raffle today for the athletic department, trying to raise some money. This season, the fan club has raised $222 for the St. Lawrence Central Athletic Department. St. Lawrence defense going to try to make a play here and stop Malone from driving. Malone's been helped out a lot by a lot of penalties today against St. Lawrence Central, which have attributed to the lead. On their last drive, they were able to get a big pass from Cameron Gallagher to Woods for a touchdown. And Gallagher's back there in the shotgun once again. He's going to hand it off to Raymond. And Raymond's going to take off and try to run. And he's going to get taken down at about the... There's going to be a holding call against Franklin Academy, so that's going to move him back a little bit. Tons of people on hand here for senior day. I would say right around the same amount of people that there were for our last broadcast, which was the downtown showdown against Messina, which the Larrys won 16-6. So it's going to be first down for Malone, and it looks like it's going to be first and 15 or 20 here after the penalty. That's going to be 27 seconds and counting here in the first quarter. Not sure if they're going to get this play off before the end of the first quarter. They are. They're going to hand it off to Zach Raymond again, and Raymond's going to push forward for about 4 or 5 yards on the play. As I mentioned at the beginning of the broadcast, Raymond only needed 35 yards to get to 1,000 on the season. Pretty sure he's either there or right around it. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter here. Franklin Academy 18, St. Lawrence Central 0, and we'll be back with the start of the second quarter. So here we go, the start of the second quarter here. Franklin Academy up 18-0 and starting the drive. Definitely need all Larry's Nation to get loud here and help our defense out. Our defense trying to make a play. Cameron Gallagher's going to drop back to pass, and he's going to get sacked by Kyle Fittman. He's going to take him down in the backfield. Good play by Fittman, the senior. With 11:47 left to go here in the second quarter. And rolling. Larry's looking for their defense to make a big play. Defense has scored 2 touchdowns this season, both on interception returns for touchdowns. One by Hunter Storrin and the other by Luke Collins. They've recovered a bunch of forced fumbles, and now they got a sack by Kyle Fittman. Cameron Gallagher in the shotgun once again. He's got 2 on either side of him. And it looks like it's going to be another pass here to Zach Raymond, a screen pass. And Zach Raymond's going to try to run. And he looks like he's going to get some yardage here. And there is a flag on the play.
Thank you.
Zach Raymond's going to run it all the way back for a touchdown, but there was a penalty on the play, and it should be coming back. It should be a penalty on Franklin Academy. Cameron Gallagher talking to the refs here. And it looks like it is going to come back. It's going to be a penalty against Franklin Academy, I do believe. Big play for Malone. Not sure where they're going to spot the ball here. They are going to take the ball back, so it is going to be against Franklin Academy. So that's going to be a break that goes to Larry's way. Looked like it was a illegal block in the back, if I am correct. So Cameron Gallagher going to be in the pistol formation with Zach Raymond behind him.
11 o'clock, the latest.
Maybe a bubble screen here for Malone.
I don't know how far we're going. That's the best thing. You know how that goes. That neat lunch somewhere.
And they're going to snap it, and here goes Gallagher back to pass once again. He's going to throw it. He's got Brandon Woods back there, and he's going to get hit out of bounds by a Larry player. Not sure which one that was. I think that was Luke Collins who hit him as soon as he caught it. But it is going to be complete. Brandon Woods, the senior from Malone, having a big day so far. Already got a touchdown.
He's got what you can. Sticky.
10 minutes and 37 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. Cameron Gallagher in the pistol formation, got Zach Raymond behind him. He is not going to hand it off. He's going to take it and try to run with it. And he's going to get tackled by number 32, Noah Felix, on the play. Caught him by the legs and hung on for dear life. That's how you got to tackle Cameron Gallagher. So we got Cameron Gallagher once again. He's got 3 out wide. Zach Raymond beside him now. He's going to take the snap. He's going to try to hand it off to Zach Raymond, who's going to try to push it outside. But he's going to get tackled by Luke Collins on the play. So he didn't get very far on that one.
You missed it one day.
So it's going to be 3rd down now for the Huskies. Larry's trying to get the first defensive stop of the game. Could come right here.
On the calm side. Not near the goal. Right?
Cameron Gallagher changing the play here. And Zach Raymond switching to the other side of him. And it looks like it is going to be a pass play. He's going to roll out. He's going to try to throw it deep. And he does have a man down there. And it's going to be caught by number 22 for Malone, which is Matthew Gadway, who had a touchdown last week against Ogdensburg. Once again, I want to apologize for the camera angles, trying to get everything, trying to get the whole play in there.
My blood pressure's going.
And here comes the run. It's going to be Zach Raymond again. I do believe he's going to get tackled by Kyle Fippen and Keith Felix on the play. So that's going to bring up 2nd down and goal for the Huskies. There is going to be a flag on the play. Not sure what this one's for. Been tons of penalties in this game. I think this is the most penalized game I've ever seen across any kind of football. So hopefully it's not on the Larries here. I don't believe it is. I think I see the referee backing the Huskies up here. So it's going to be on the Huskies.
Yeah, that just gives them passes.
And it's going to be well, they're switching the markers here, so it's going to be 2nd down and goal. So Cameron Gallagher got 2 out on either side of him. He's got Zach Raymond beside him. Mark Crump looking like he's going to blitz. And it's going to be a fake, and Cameron Gallagher is going to run in for a touchdown there, looking like his older brother. And Franklin Academy is going to score another touchdown here with 7 minutes and 20 seconds left to go here in the 2nd quarter. It was a fake handoff to Zach Raymond, and Cameron Gallagher took it around the outside. So it's going to be 24-0 right now. Franklin Academy up. And I believe Franklin Academy is just going to try an extra point here instead of trying a 2-point conversion. Kick is up, and it is good for Malone. So it's going to be 25-0. Malone with the lead. 7 minutes and 18 seconds left to go here in the 2nd quarter. We'll be back with the next kickoff.
Yeah. It is.
So Cameron Gallagher getting ready to kick it here to the Larries. The Larries need a big play here. It's 25-0. They're not out of it though. There's still plenty of game left to play here. Larries just got to start scoring, and they got to stop Malone from scoring here. Luke Plante back deep. This is the same end zone that he was able to return the last kickoff that he had for a touchdown. They're not going to kick to him. They're going to kick to Luke Collins again, who's going to pick it up, and he's going to try to run here. He's going to try to outrun a bunch of Huskies, and he's going to get taken down. He muffed the punt at first, but then picked it up and made something out of it. So good job, Luke, on the play. Isaiah Lyon coming out, trying to get the offense rolling here.
Yeah.
Had some good plays, had a lot of penalties, and unfortunately when we needed the big play on 3rd downs, we haven't been able to get it so far in this game. So going to try to see if this drive can start something here for the Larries. Got to stay positive, can't allow the other team to get us out of it this early. Looks like Isaiah Lyon is under center. He's going to hand it off to Mark Crump, who's going to take off running. And Mark Crump's going to get down to about the 35, but there is a flag on the play.
I hope they get it.
I didn't get it. Can't get it by now.
You should just sell that too.
By a lot of people. It's all the way up to Rick Season, all the way up to there. None of those people get it.
So 6 minutes and 35 seconds left to go here in the 2nd quarter. Malone is up 25-0. there's going to be a timeout call, so we'll be back with the next play. So after the penalty, St. Lawrence Central going to be backed up. It's going to be first down once again. Isaiah Lyon under center, keep Felix in motion, and it looks like they're going to hand it off to Mark Crump, I want to say, and he's going to push forward for a couple of yards for the Larries. So it's going to be second down with 6 minutes and 2 seconds and rolling here left to go before halftime. Isaiah Lyon going to come out. Larry's trying to get some points on the board here against Malone. Get a little momentum rolling before halftime. They do get the ball to start the third quarter, so that'll be something to look forward to for the Larrys. So if they can go down here and score and then get the ball back in the third quarter and score, they'll have 14 points on the game. And they're going to run the ball again for St. Lawrence Central, and they're going to pick up a couple yards there. I thought I saw a flag, but I'm not sure. I think my eyes have deceived me. I did not see a flag on that play. So it's going to be third down for the Larrys here. They got to convert. Here comes Skylar Cree up to the line. They're going to need some good blocking by that offensive line. Probably going to be a pass play here. So we need to make sure that we don't have any unblocked people coming through from Malone. If it is a pass play, it's going to be a fumble on the play, and Malone's going to pick it up. Recovered by number 74 for Malone. And Malone's now going to get the ball in Larry's territory here. Not sure exactly what happened. I think maybe a little mix-up on the exchange. At this point in the game, nothing really going the Larry's way. We've had a couple of big plays, but like I said before, we haven't been able to convert on third down. Our defense has been put in a bad situation all game, so we're just trying to gain some momentum here. We got Cameron Gallagher in the pistol formation once again. He's got Zach Raymond behind him. Brandon Woods coming across the field, and it's going to be a handoff to Raymond, who's going to bounce off a couple of people, and he's going to get tackled by Garrett Clark there. And I think it's going to be on the 8-yard line of St. Lawrence Central. Not sure. 4 minutes and 11 seconds left to go here in the half. Cameron Gallagher, pistol formation. Zach Raymond right behind him. Larrys need a big play here from their defense in their own end zone. It's going to be first down for the Huskies. He's going to try to throw it here, and it's going to be caught for a touchdown. It looks like Brandon Woods once again on the play. That's his second touchdown by my count of the game. So it's going to be 31 Malone, 0 for St. Lawrence Central here with 3 minutes and 47 seconds left to go here in the second quarter.
Look at my sleeves.
Not sure what Malone's going to elect to do here, but I would hope for sportsmanship reasons they would elect just to kick the extra point. But I'm not sure exactly what they're going to do. It looks like they're going to try. Oh, well, there's going to be a penalty on Malone. So take the touchdown off the board there. I spoke too soon. So they're going to redo that from a little further back. It's only 25-0 now for Malone. Penalty on Malone. Not sure exactly what it was, but that's going to negate that last touchdown. So here comes Cameron Gallagher in the pistol formation. Zach Raymond behind him. He's got one on either side. And he's going to try this end zone now. And it's going to be an incomplete pass for Malone. So that's going to bring up second down. So a penalty going against Malone. It's going to help the Larrys out. Then an incomplete pass. So now it's going to be second down for the Malone Huskies. See if the Larrys can get some momentum from that penalty there. Cameron Gallagher in the pistol. He's going to hand it off to Zach Raymond. Zach Raymond going to run around the outside, and he's going to get tripped up by number 30 for the Larries, and I believe that's Gavin McGrath, and I am correct. He's a junior wide receiver defensive back for St. Lawrence Central. Good tackle by Gavin, who also scored his first touchdown of his Larry's career last week against Tupper Lake in the win, 46-22. Cameron Gallagher once again in the pistol formation. Zach Raymond behind him. It's going to be third down, and they're going to call a penalty now against St. Lawrence Central for jumping off sides. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty. And I'm not sure here if that's going to be a first down. I think it's still going to be third down and goal for the Huskies here. Trying to hold them to a field goal or get a turnover here on our end zone. Larry's have been good at that this season, so we'll see what happens. Cameron Gallagher is going to hand the ball off to Zach Raymond. He's going to run around the outside and get in the end zone for a Franklin Academy touchdown, I do believe. He fell into the end zone, so I believe that's going to be a touchdown. So it's going to be 31 Franklin Academy to 0 for St. Lawrence Central with 2 minutes and 26 seconds left to go in the half. And here comes Cameron Gallagher for the kick. And it is going to be good. So with 2 minutes and 26 seconds left to go here in the second quarter, Franklin Academy is now up 32-0 over the St. Lawrence Larries. And we'll be back with the next kickoff. So here comes Cameron Gallagher with the kick. And this time, it looks like Devin Barnhart's going to get a chance to return it. He's going to pick it up on the bounce, and he's going to try to run with it, but he's going to get taken down on the play. So with 2 minutes and 20 seconds, the Larry's going to try to mount a halftime touchdown drive here to get a little momentum going into the half. Unfortunately, this first half has not been very kind to St. Lawrence Central as far as penalties are concerned and many other factors. But hopefully we can mount a touchdown drive here to gain some momentum going into the half. So our offensive line comes out. We got Isaiah Lyon under center. And it looks like the big three behind him, Keith Felix, Noah Felix, and Mark Crump. And they're going to hand it off to Mark Crump. Mark Crump's going to push forward for a couple yards here.
He's like my best friend. He lives at my dad's, yeah.
And the clock's going to roll here. 2 minutes and 7 seconds and rolling. Isaiah Lyon going to come back out to the huddle with the play. Maybe a big pass play here would help the Larry. He's not sure of what they're going to elect to do here on this this play. And it looks like it's going to be another pass play, and that was almost intercepted by number 20, I think it's either 22 or 70, it's 72 from Malone, but almost picked that pass off. They were trying to throw across the middle there, and that didn't pan out for the Larry. So now it's going to be third down. So it looks like Isaiah Lyon's now back in the shotgun. He's got nobody back there with him. So we'll see what happens on this play here. Isaiah Lyon looking for someone to throw to. He's going to throw it to Mark Crump. And they're going to call that an incomplete pass, I do believe. And that's going to bring up fourth down for the Larries with 1 minute and 32 seconds left to go before halftime. A little bit windy today. Had some papers fly off the table here. So 4th down for the Larrys. Mark Crump is back towards the end zone. We're going to try to kick off, make a good kick here. Oh, it's going to be a fake, and it's going to be a throw, and unfortunately it didn't work out, so now Malone's going to get the ball with 1 minute and 26 seconds left to go here in the before halftime in Larry's territory. Trying to make something happen. I saw what he was looking for, and I'm sure everybody at home will too when they watch the video. Unfortunately, though, Malone read that play pretty well and was able to break it up before the Larrys could do anything with it. So here comes Malone's offense.
I think it was Brad.
I don't think that they would just take a knee here and go into halftime with a lead. I think they're going to try to score another touchdown here. Referee going to stop play here. Not sure exactly what he's saying because it's down in the other end zone there. Cameron Gallagher now back in the pistol formation. He's going to try to throw here, and he's got a man open, and he overthrew Woods on the play for Malone. So it's going to be 2nd down for Malone here with 1 minute and 19 seconds left to go. Obviously, they're trying to score again. Not content to just take a knee and go into the half with a 32-point lead. So we got Cameron Gallagher back in the pistol formation. He's going to not hand it off, and he's going to take off running there. And there should be a holding penalty called on Malone there, but I don't think there is going to be one. And it looks like it's going to be another touchdown for the... It's going to be another touchdown here for... going to be another touchdown here for Malone, I do believe. And that's going to be 38-0. Malone over St. Lawrence Central.
She was texting me on Monday.
And the hold is there, and the kick is good for Malone. So that's going to make it 39-0 with 1 minute and 3 seconds left here to go in the half. Malone up over St. Lawrence Central. St. Lawrence Central not really playing like themselves, if I'm being honest. Had a lot of penalties, kind of, got in her head a little bit, and just trying to get to the half here so we can regroup and come out with going back and playing Larry's football. And we'll be right back with the next kickoff. Yeah. So Cameron Gallagher getting ready to kick it off here for Malone. Larry's need a big play here going into the half. And they're going to kick it off. It's going to be a nice kick. And it's going to go out of the back of the end zone. So the Larrys are actually going to start on the 20-yard line, which so far this half, it's good field position for the Larrys. Trying to make something happen here. They do get the ball back to start the 3rd quarter. So they can score a touchdown here and then score another one coming out in the 2nd half. Should help the Larrys gain a little bit of momentum. There's now 56 seconds left to go here in the 1st half. Isaiah Lyon in the shotgun. He's got Mark Crump by his side. Isaiah Lyon dropping back to pass. He's going to throw it to a wide open Luke Collins, who's going to get a couple yards there on the play. It's going to be 46 seconds left to go here. Clock is rolling. Bruce Truax calling in the play. Isaiah Lyon running back out to the troops to tell them what's going on. Good pass play there from Isaiah Lyon to Luke Collins. So we got Isaiah Lyon under center now. And it looks like they're gonna, Isaiah Lyon's gonna take off and run, try to get the first down. He did get out of bounds with 6 seconds, 5 seconds now left to go before halftime. Not sure if they try a Hail Mary here, but it might be a good time for one. 5 seconds left to go before halftime.
Also, Avery, I don't know if you can do but that's good. My dad told
I was just seeing.
Oh, yeah. I worked there and I like to understand your story.
Skylar Cree coming up to the line here. We got Isaiah Lyon back in the shotgun. He's got Devin Barnhart, Hunter Storrin, Gavin McGrath, and Luke Collins back. He's going to try a deep pass here, and it's going to be incomplete. Try to get it to Devin Barnhart there, and it's going to be halftime with Malone up 39-0. We'll be right back with the third quarter kickoff. So we're back here at St. Lawrence Central at the start of the third quarter. And here comes Cameron Gallagher with the kick. It's going to be a good kick. And it looks like Luke Plante's going to get it. And Luke Plante's going to take off running. And here comes Luke Plante's going to get hit real hard by a Franklin Academy player. And here comes the Larry's offense trying to regain some momentum here with 11 minutes and 49 seconds left to go. Still have a decent crowd. We did have some people leave at halftime, but we still have a decent crowd here at St. Lawrence Central for Senior Day. Trying to get the ball rolling. And there's going to be a flag against Malone, I guess, on the play. Unsportsmanlike against Malone, so that's going to back them up, and that's going to give the Larrys really good field position to start the second half. So Larry's getting helped out by a penalty there on Malone. See if we can do something with it here. Isaiah Lyon under center. He's got Keith Felix in motion, and they're going to hand it off to, I believe it was Mark Crump, not sure. I think that might have actually been Noah Felix on the play. It's kind of hard to see from this angle. So Isaiah Lyon addressing the troops here, trying to get some movement for the offense. Isaiah Lyon under center. He's got Noah Felix in motion, and they're going to hand it off to Mark Crump, I do believe. He's going to push forward, and that's going to bring up third down for the Larrys, I do believe. The crowd here at St. Lawrence Central is very, very quiet, given the score and how things went today. Larry's trying to move the ball here against Malone, get a touchdown. Kind of restart the game here is probably the mindset for the Larrys. Isaiah Lyon under center, Keith Felix in motion. And he's going to look to throw, and he is going to throw, but it's going to be an incomplete pass, so that's going to bring up fourth down. They were trying to do a screen there, it looked like. And so I believe it is going to be fourth down for the Larrys. So after a couple of plays there, we're going to punt the ball back to Malone. Malone has Woods and Raymond back to receive the kick. We did try a fake punt in the second quarter. Not sure if we try one here. We got Hunter Storrin out wide and Devin Barnhart out wide. And it's going to be a kick. It's going to bounce, and Brandon Woods is going to pick it up. And here goes Woods down the sidelines. He's going to get pushed out by Luke Collins. And we do have a Larry's player down. Garrett Clark is now up and walking towards the sideline. Looks like he's holding his arm. Nine minutes and 38 seconds here in the third quarter. Malone up 39-0. Malone coming out with their first drive of the second half. Looks like they still have their starters in. For St. Lawrence Central, we still have our starters in, which doesn't really surprise me. Trying to make something happen here. Gain some momentum going into next week against Gavin WR. Cameron Gallagher in the pistol. Raymond behind him. Gonna take the snap. He's gonna hand it off to Raymond, and Raymond's gonna try to take off running. He's gonna carry some Larrys with him, and he is gonna get taken down by a flock of Larrys there. Good thing for St. Lawrence Central is this game has no bearing on the Section 10 Class C playoff picture. With Gavin WR losing last night to Ogdensburg, it'll be a head-to-head matchup for for Gavin WR and St. Lawrence Central next week in Gavin WR. Winner of that game will end up traveling to Ogdensburg for the first week of the playoffs, and the loser of that game will end up going on the road against Canton for the first week of the playoffs. Here comes Cameron Gallagher once again. And the pistol. He's going to turn around, hand it off to Zach Raymond. Raymond's going to follow a couple blockers here. He's going to spin to try to get away from the Larry's players, and he's going to get tackled by a flock of Larry's. So, with 8 minutes and 10 seconds left to go here in the third quarter, it's going to be first down for the Huskies after that play. We got Cameron Gallagher once again in the pistol. Brandon Woods now in motion, and they're going to try to throw it deep here, and it's going to be, I think that was incomplete, but I'm not sure. They're going to call that a completed pass all the way down to about the 2-yard line of St. Lawrence Central. Hopefully I got that on the camera there and I wasn't able to see. So Cameron Gallagher now at like the 2-yard line. He's going to try to throw it, and it's going to be caught by Brandon Woods, I do believe. That's going to be his third touchdown of the game for Malone. Malone's now up 42. Excuse me here. Scoreboard still going up here. So it's going to be 45-0 with the extra point try coming, I would hope. But it looks like they're going to have their team out there for a 2-point conversion. Don't really see any sense in that considering the score. But now they're backing up to attempt the extra point, so that's good. And they're going to kick it, and the kick is going to be good for Malone. And that's going to make the score 46-0 with 7 minutes and 12 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. We'll be back with the next kickoff. So we're back here with the kickoff. Cameron Gallagher looking to kick it off here for Malone. It's going to be a good kick, and it looks like Luke Plante's going to get a chance at it here. And they're going to call that a touchback. Not really sure why that was called a touchback there. I guess in high school football you're not allowed to run it out of the end zone. I didn't know that, to be quite honest. So the Larry's going to come out on offense, just trying to get something going, gain some momentum going into next week against Gavin WR. Wouldn't be surprised here if the Larrys take the opportunity to work on their passing offense, as they have Isaiah Lyon back in the shotgun now. Lyon going to take the snap. He's going to look to throw. It's going to be a deep pass, and it's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Gavin McGrath there. So it's going to be second down for the Larrys. Isaiah Lyon coming back over to Coach Truax to get the play. As I mentioned before, early on in this game, a lot of penalties against the Larrys. And unfortunately, we just weren't really able to regain momentum. So now we're trying to create some here in the second half. Have had some big plays today by different Larrys. Hoping for some more here on second down. Isaiah Lyon now under center. Devin Barnhart now in motion. And it looks like they're going to hand it off to, I believe, Mark Crump on the play. I'm not sure. We got 5 minutes and 50 seconds and rolling here in the third quarter. Franklin Academy up 46-0 over the Larrys of St. Lawrence Central. Larry's coming into this game have won 3 games in a row. So definitely, we're definitely a good team this season. Just having an off day today, trying to make the best of it though. Isaiah Lyon under center. And they're going to try to pitch it to, it looks like, Devin Barnhart, but he's going to get tackled in the backfield. And that's going to bring up, I believe, fourth down. It is going to bring up fourth down. So here comes the Larry's punting unit out. Mark Crump getting a chance today to show off his leg. With 4 minutes and 50 seconds left to go here in the third quarter and counting. And Mark Crump's going to kick it. It's going to be a bad kick, but that's the first time I've seen him do that all season. So, every once in a while. And the Huskies are going to get the ball in Larry's territory, unfortunately, with a chance to drive. And they're going to roll the clock here. And we got Cameron Gallagher is back, and he's got 2 running backs beside him. He's going to hand off to Raymond, who's going to get stuffed in the backfield by Mark Crump, and it looks like number 55, Cole Coughlin. So good play by the Larry's defense there. Cameron Gallagher in the pistol formation. He's going to hand it off once again to Raymond, who's going to he's got a lead blocker out in front of him, and he's going to take off, and it looks like he is going to get in for another Malone touchdown there. And Malone is now up 52-0 over St. Lawrence Central. At this point, I would hope that the Malone coach would show some sportsmanship and pull his starters since they're up over 50. But I won't speak for him. We'll just see what he does here. They are going just for the extra point, which is good. And Cameron Gallagher is going to get ready to kick it. Here's the kick, and the kick is good, I do believe. So it's going to be 53-20 2-0. Malone over St. Lawrence Central. We'll be back with the next kickoff. So here comes Cameron Gallagher with the kick here. And it's going to go back in the end zone, and that's going to be a touchback. So Larry's going to get the ball on their 20-yard line to start the drive. With 2 minutes and 48 seconds and counting now here in the third quarter. The good news for the Larrys is that this game has no bearing on the Section 10 Class C playoffs, as I said before. Next week will be the decider as far as which team the Larrys will play in the playoffs. Isaiah Lyon is under center. He's got Noah Felix in motion. And it's going to be a pitch to Noah Felix, and here comes Noah Felix on the outside. Almost had some running room there, but slipped on the play. And that's going to bring up second down for the Larrys.
Okay, here we go.
So Malone is looking like they're going to increase to 6-0. At the current moment, they're the only undefeated team. Isaiah Lyon's back in the shotgun. And he's going to hand it off to Mark Crump. And here goes Mark Crump running. It's the first big play for the Larrys in a while. Mark Crump is still running. Here goes Mark Crump, but he's going to step out of bounds at about the 38-yard line of Malone. So a big run by Mark Crump. And the Larrys are going to be in Malone territory, driving. Good run there by the senior. Minute and 7 seconds now left in the third quarter. Larrys are driving. We're in Malone territory trying to get our first score of the game here. See what we can do with it. Good call there by Coach Truax. Isaiah Lyon under center. And he's going to toss the ball off to Keith Felix. Here comes Keith Felix around the side. Keith Felix going to run out of bounds at about the, I want to say the 37 or 36 yard line. Referee's trying to separate some of the Malone and St. Lawrence Central players, getting a little chippy down there. .33 seconds now and counting left to go here in the third quarter. The clock is running, even though Keith Felix did run out of bounds. I believe it's because of how many points Malone scored in this game so far. Isaiah Lyon under center. He's gonna give the ball to Mark Crump, and here goes Mark Crump once again, getting past a bunch of tacklers, and it's gonna get down to right about the 20. I want to say like the 28 yard line. I want to say of the Malone Huskies. So Larry's driving here, and there's 18 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Trying to get on the board for the end of the third quarter here for St. Lawrence Central. A couple of good Mark Crump runs, and also a Keith Felix run. So something to build on there for the Larrys. All right, so here come, well, it's going to be the end of the third quarter before we get the playoff. When we come back, it's going to be first down for the Larrys from the 28-yard line, I do believe. We'll be right back. So at the start of the fourth quarter, Larry's got a first down in Malone territory. And Isaiah Lyon's under center. He's got Mark Crump behind him. Keith Felix and Noah Felix to the side. Keith Felix now in motion. And it looks like they're going to try to throw the football. Going deep. And I thought it was going to be caught, but unfortunately it was dropped. It was a good throw, though, by Isaiah Lyon, and almost a catch there by Hunter Storrin, I do believe. Almost our first points of the game there. That would have been pretty sweet. I'd say try it again. If it was me, I'd say try it again. But we'll see what Coach Truax has in mind here. Got 11:54 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Just trying to get some points on the board, build some momentum going into next week. So, second down for the Larries. Isaiah Lyon's in the shotgun. Got Mark Crump to his side. And he's going to hand off to Mark Crump. Here comes Mark Crump going around the side. And he's going to get hit, but not before he gets close to the first down marker. I believe he got a first down there, but I'm not quite sure. So it's going to be 11:29 and the clock is still running. It's going to be a first down for St. Lawrence Central, which is the good news. Bad news is the clock is running, but we are in Malone territory trying to get our first points of the game. Isaiah Lyon is going to be under center here. And it's going to be a handoff, I believe, to Mark Crump on the play. So that's going to bring up second down for the Larries. And there is a flag on the play. And I believe it's going to be a face mask penalty against the Larries, unfortunately. Not exactly sure here because of the angle of the field. It's actually against Malone, what I'm being told. So that's going to move the ball closer for St. Lawrence Central, trying to get in the end zone for the first time in this game. And they're going to try another pass play, and it was intercepted on the play. I'm not sure if he maintained possession on that, but we don't have any way of being able to look back at that, unfortunately, because it is high school football. But it was intercepted on the play. First interception Isaiah Lyon's thrown in 3 games. Unfortunately, though, that stops our best drive that we've had all game against Malone. So here comes our defense back out on the field trying to make something happen. We got 10 minutes and 22 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. And here comes Malone's offense out. I think this is the deepest Malone's had to drive from this game, if I'm not mistaken. See if our defense can take advantage of that. Maybe, you know, get a defensive touchdown here. And they're going to try to run the ball, and he's going to get stuffed. And it looks like he didn't get very far. He didn't land in his end zone, though, so... So it's going to bring up second down for Malone. In the midst of their own end zone, they do have their backup quarterback in now, junior Jordan Scarf. He's been pretty good this season, and there is going to be a timeout for Malone, and we'll come back at the other end of their timeout. Jordan Scarf now back in the shotgun formation. He's going to hand the ball off, and the Malone player's still running, but it's going to be a fumble, and Gavin McGrath is going to fall on it, and it's going to be St. Lawrence Central football with 9 minutes and 29 seconds left to go here in the game. Good job, Gavin. So we got Isaiah Lyon coming back out, trying to get some more points here after a really good fumble recovery by Gavin McGrath. Nice job to fall on that ball there. Isaiah Lyon, he's going to hand it off to Mark Crump, and here goes Mark Crump around the outside, and I believe he got in, and he did get in, so it's going to be the first touchdown for St. Lawrence Central this afternoon. Good job, Larries. And so the Larries are going to look to go for 2 points here. Isaiah Lyon's going to come back out. The current score is 53-6 with 9 minutes and 23 seconds left to go here in the game. Isaiah Lyon under center. He's going to hand it off, and I'm not sure. The referee fell down, so I'm not sure if he got it or not. By the looks of it, he did not get it. And it's going to be 53-6 here for Malone with 9 minutes and 23 seconds left to go here in the game. This season, the Larries have converted 3 out of 5 onside kicks. I'm not sure if I'd see one here from Coach Truax, but I wouldn't be surprised. And we'll be back with the next kickoff. So the Larries are coming out here to kick off. First time today. And I think it's going to be an onside kick here. I'm not sure. Keith Felix has converted 3 out of 5 this season, so we'll see if his guys can do it again if they choose to do that. And they do decide to do it. And it's going to bounce a couple of times. A Malone player is going to get it, number 52. And he's running back the other way. And he's going to get tackled. So he actually lost yardage on that after he picked it up and tried to run back across the field. So almost as good as a regular kick for St. Lawrence Central, to be honest. With 9 minutes and 14 seconds left to go here in the game. And here comes Malone's offense out. On defense, it looks like we still have our starters out there. And Jordan Scarf is going to be in the pistol formation now. And they're going to call a timeout for Franklin Academy. We'll be right back after the timeout. So here we go, 8 minutes and 39 seconds left to go, and they're actually going to tackle him. Well, no, they're not. It's going to be a trick play there, and they are going to get him down. It was Jordan Scarf. It looked like they faked the handoff there, and Jordan Scarf went around the outside. So, St. Lawrence Central did get a touchdown. Trying to stop Franklin Academy here. They do have their backups in. Jordan Scarf gaining some valuable experience for next season. He's in the pistol formation. He's going to take the snap. They're going to try to hand it off, but he's not going anywhere. And he's going to get swarmed by a flock of Larries there. Malone is the only undefeated team in Section 10 at the moment after Canton lost to Messina last night. Congratulations to our rivals, Messina, on that victory. That was their second victory of the season. Big night from their quarterback, Maddox Mary, who came back after an injury. He's a senior. Threw 3 touchdowns last night to lead the Red Raiders over Canton.
You should really pay attention to your bread, you know that? I'm going to say, where's your boss? Where's your boss? I'm saying, like, where's your boss? This is 10. This is the second time this happened.
So, Jordan Scarf going to take the snap. He's going to run around the outside, and he's going to get knocked out after gaining about 2 yards on the play. with 6 minutes and 39 seconds left to go here in the game. Malone is up 53-6. Hasn't really been the football game that the Larrys were expecting to have, but we have played a lot of good football games this season, so every once in a while you'll have an off day. Jordan Scarf looking at his armband in the pistol formation. He's going to take the snap, he's going to toss it, and here comes Woods out to the side, and Woods is going to get taken down by Tyler Price, I do believe. A good tackle by Tyler Price there on the play. It's going to be 4th down for the Huskies, so St. Lawrence Central is actually going to get the ball back here on offense. They forced a 3 and out on Malone. Good job, guys. So we got Cameron Gallagher back to punt the football. We have Hunter Storrin back to receive it. We'll see if he'll get a chance to return it here. And it's going to bounce a couple times, and Malone's going to down it right at the 27-yard line of the St. Lawrence Central Larries with 5 minutes and 56 seconds left to go here in the game. And here comes the offense running out on the field.
You just learned one song with Bart.
Can you guys start recording? And the Larrys are going to come up to the line here. Isaiah Lyon under center. He's going to hand the ball off, I believe, to Mark Crump. And it looks like there's going to be a flag on the play. It's going to be holding against the Larrys here, I do believe. And that's going to back the Larrys up a little bit. And it's going to make it 2nd down here for St. Lawrence Central. I want to thank Brandon Wright and Cassandra Arkwit, who are currently taking video for me. My camera is dying here, but still hanging on by a thread, so we're going to see how long my camera lasts. But we do have Brandon Wright and Cassandra Arkwit also taking video, so thank you very much to them. Isaiah Lyon under center. He's going to toss the ball to Noah Felix, and here comes Noah Felix down the sidelines, and he's going to get taken out right at the 40-yard line, but not before he gets a 1st down for St. Lawrence Central. Clock is still rolling, 4 minutes and 52 seconds now. And it's 4 minutes and 45 seconds. Clock is still rolling. I thought the referees had stopped the clock there, but they didn't. Isaiah Lyon going to go under center here. Keith Felix in motion. He's going to hand it off to Keith Felix, and here comes Keith Felix around the outside. Going towards the 40-yard line. He's going to get there. And he's going to get out right at the 40-yard line of Malone with 4 minutes and 18 seconds left to go in the game here. So it's going to be a 1st down for St. Lawrence Central after a good run by Keith Felix there, the sophomore running back.
1, 2, 3.
And it looks like St. Lawrence Central is going to come up to the line here. Isaiah Lyon under center once again. 4 minutes and 18 seconds. The clock did stop that time for a 1st down, I do believe. Isaiah Lyon going to drop back to pass. He's going to throw it for Mark Crump, who did catch it. And he's going to get out of bounds after getting a 1st down, I do believe. So good throw, good catch. From the sophomore to the senior there. Definitely something to build on. Isaiah Lyon and Luke Plante now coming into the huddle. And off the field comes senior Noah Felix. Maybe a pass play here, potentially. Try to get another touchdown here before the game is over. Isaiah Lyon's in the shotgun, so that would make me think that it could potentially be a passing play here. Hunter Storrin out wide. It is going to be a pass play. Good protection on the play. Mark Crump has got it. Mark Crump is running. Mark Crump has got a touchdown. So St. Lawrence Central going to get on the board again on a touchdown pass from Isaiah Lyon to Mark Crump. And that's going to make it 53-12 with 3 minutes and 32 seconds left to go here in the game. Good pass play there. That was a very good protection from the offensive line. Good poise by Isaiah Lyon, good ball placement, and obviously a good run by Mark Crump, who eluded some people on his way to the end zone.
That'd be impressive.
And no flags, yeah, so that's something to celebrate here on senior day. Larries are averaging around 20 points a game, so 14's not so bad. So
I wish I was there.
And it looks like we're going to go for a 2-point conversion here. See if we can get this. Isaiah Lyon under center.
We all were.
And he's going to look to throw, and he's got a man there, and it's going to be complete, and it's going to be good to Hunter Storrin. So great job, great pass from Isaiah Lyon to Hunter Storrin for the 2-point conversion, which makes it 53-14 here with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go here in the game. We'll be back with the next kickoff. And we're back here at St. Lawrence Central. After the touchdown and the successful 2-point conversion, I would expect to see maybe another onside kick here from St. Lawrence Central from Keith Felix. They are 3 out of 6 in the season, which is very good for a Section 10 school. And it is going to be a onside kick. It's going to bounce, and I think Malone got it. I do believe Malone got it, but it did have a very good bounce for the Larries. And it's going to be 3 minutes and 27 seconds left to go here in the game. Malone with the ball now. Got to give it for the Larries here. They never gave up. They were able to get 2 touchdowns against Malone. Malone is a very tough team. As I mentioned before, they're the only undefeated team left in Section 10. We're a 3-2 squad. We're very improved from last season. It can only get better, so we're definitely excited about the direction that our coaching staff has us going in here at St. Lawrence Central.
In college, I am nowhere near.
All right, so we got Jordan Scarf back there, quarterback. And he's going to get hit, and it looks like it's going to be Brandon Woods there, I do believe. There was a good hit there. I don't know if you heard it on the camera. There was a good hit there, and the Larries were able to get the Malone player down. Didn't see who it was, though. So with 3 minutes and 5 seconds and counting left here in the fourth quarter, Malone's up 53-14. Larry's trying to stop him one more time, maybe get another touchdown on the board, potentially. We'll see what happens here. And they're going to toss the ball off to Woods here on the play, and Woods is going to leap over a man. He's going to get hit pretty hard on the play by number 55, Cole Coughlin, after he left his feet there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down, I do believe, for the Malone Huskies. Actually, it's going to be 3rd down now for the Malone Huskies. I apologize. Malone in the pistol formation. He's going to take the snap. And it's going to be another fumble, and I believe St. Lawrence Central has it. I'm not sure. It bounced around a couple times there on the play. It's going to be Franklin Academy football, so Malone did retain it after that. It did bounce around a little bit, but unfortunately did not go to a Larry. So we got 1 minute and 53 seconds left to go here in this game. They now start the clock here. Malone is up 53-14, on their way to 6-0. Larry's on their way to 3-3. Nothing to be ashamed of, though. As I mentioned before, very much improved from last season. And it looks like Malone is going to take a knee here, was trying to take a knee, and the Larrys hit him on the play. Hit the Malone quarterback on the play. So you got 1 minute and 26 seconds left to go here in the game. Clock is rolling. Looks like Malone's just trying to run the clock down here.
Either that or I think he's commuting, that's why.
So next week, the Larrys face the Governor Wildcats in Governor. Governor 3-3, St. Lawrence Central 3-3. Winner will face Ogdensburg in the playoffs at Ogdensburg. Loser will face Canton in the playoffs at Canton. Larrys, when they played Canton, only lost 18-12, and when they played Ogdensburg, they only lost 26-13. So either way you slice it, it's going to be another opportunity to beat either Canton or Ogdensburg for St. Lawrence Central. My colleague Sean Murphy had us going 5-2. Unfortunately, that won't happen. I did have us going 4-3 this season, so still potential for that to happen. Here, as it looks like they're going to take their final snap of the game here with 27 seconds, and that's going to wrap it up here from St. Lawrence Central as the clock rolls down. Final score: Malone 53, St. Lawrence Central 14. This has been the St. Lawrence Larries St. Lawrence Larry's Football Fan Club YouTube page. Thank you for watching.